We found a booth hunk here at Fractal. This is Timo.
Hello, hi Logan.
Yeah, so they've been using you as a booth hunk here, and it's been doing quite well, right?
Right, everyone gets me mistaken for Sebastian and Grosso, I learned so far, so I'm like a very entertaining, nice and well-known booth hunk, but yes.
It's just quite a bit more expensive than his talent. I mean,
exactly.
You're worth twice as much easily, right?
Exactly, you got to show off a little bit, right? So.
Speaking of showing off, what are we showing off here? You got the new core line, so tell me what's going on here.
Yeah, we just launched the new core series a couple of days ago, the X500 models, that's one of those, and the X300 will follow, I think, tomorrow. New core series have been invented and developed for more than a year because we really focus on our core values, which is like design, right? So we kind of want to invent a very minimalistic and sleek design for the new core series and optics that Fractal Design is known for, but it should not look like the Define series nor the Arc series, so they have its own kind of look. And this is what came out of this. So we have a brushed front over here. We have like these air intakes with dust filter, with fan filters on the sides over here. And the core series is, I don't really like to speak about entry level case series because it has high level of features and functions and a very good price performance rate. So it's still the entry and the cheapest case we offer, but actually you will see when you look inside, it offers a lot of that prices. So.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the inside reminds me a lot of the Arc, like the Arc Midi. Looks a little bit like that on the inside, and then I guess it's the main differentiation that I'm seeing between the other lines is the front here.
Exactly, because it's actually the same body though. It's actually the same body, the body dimension. So why? You've seen that, right? It's actually a very wide body, so you can have at an affordable price. I think for US is $89.90. Very good case for water cooling as well, because it can feature 2 240mm radiators or one 240 and one 280. Having a look inside, you see that it's kind of a bit of a different from the Arc series. So there's obviously only one HID cage with 4 HID trays, but we still have all these functions that we've seen on the Arc as well. For example, the dust filter at the bottom, dust filters in the front, and there's even, of course, cable management with lots of space. You see all my fingers. I can fit my whole finger inside here. So looking inside here, see the typical Fractal looks like. It's black and white. Looks totally fractalized. It comes with two 140mm fans from the Silent series. And yeah, it offers a great package of features and functions at a very affordable price. And this is the top model of the new core series. It's the 3500W, stands for windowed, obviously. Right. There's also one without a window that's a bit cheaper. That comes as an MSRP of $79.90. And there's a 3300 version, as we also always have towards the 500. There's the 500 version and 300 versions, which have only the HID plates and no cages in here. So
that one has the cage, and now the cage you can move, right? You can take it out, you can move it back a little bit, put a radiator in the front.
I've seen you reviewed lots of Fractal cases so far, so you can move the cage. I think you cannot fix another one here because slides are missing, but it's more for people to say like 4 HIDs are enough for me, right? Right. Most of the people, I think so.
Yeah, people who are buying 15.8, hard drives are probably going to go for a Define or something anyway.
Exactly.
A little bigger.
Exactly. Like me, using up all my old hard drives I used for the 8 years, right?
Some of them are clicking, and you're just like, I'm leaving it in
there. Yeah, important data on there, but it's still rolling. It's okay.
Fix it later. Gotta go to Taipei. No time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I know.
Exactly. So yeah, speaking about the 3300 version, it has a vertical HID plate. We fix also the HIDs vertical on. You don't have the cage anymore. And there's another price benefit. I'm not quite sure about that. It should be slightly cheaper, something about $75. Sorry for that. I'm European. I have the European MSRPs in my head, and that one's escaping me now for the moment. But it's slightly cheaper if you don't decide to have that many hard disk drives. Okay, yeah, that's a 3500 USB 3.0. Worth to mention, 2 at the top. Obviously, of course, these audio ports, power and reset button, but these 2 are very important. And if you want to see that from the back, possibly as well.
Yeah, so let's get it fully naked here. Oh, yes, that's what I like to see.
That's wide. I mean, you've seen it has a very wide body, right?
Yeah. Now, I was a little bit critical of the. I believe it was the Arc XL, because there was a lip down here on the bottom that didn't allow me to put cables back in this area. See? Okay. That's fixed. I like that.
I really like that as well. As I said, so it's the Arc Midi body. It's a very wide body, and you can fit lots of hardware inside that. And Yeah, man, it's a whole good package. So it will be available in a couple of weeks though. It's just have been launched like this. The X3 series will be launched like somewhere later this week, as I said, and you'll see. Hopefully, we'll see a review soon.
Cool.
Right?
Let's check out the water cooling units. That's rad. You get it?
Yoo-hoo! What? Rad? What do you say?
What? Okay, so we have it. You know what? I'm going to preface this right now. For all of our viewers in the USA, these are not going to be available because of something we're not even going to talk about. They're not going to be available in the USA yet, but we know we have a lot of people outside of the USA, so let's check out the Radiators. So, what's going on with your water cooling units?
Yeah, Fractal Design obviously is going to having water cooling products in the future, what we're really proud of. Water cooling is something we developed also for a long time because we decided we want to have something like that's from ground up, new, planned from scratch. So,
when I say from scratch, does that mean you guys developed this yourself, or what's the story?
Well, actually, we were like very close in the development, but we utilized a partner from Europe that's AlphaCool. That's not a big secret because they're very well experienced and very good partners to us in that. And yeah, so we had a partner in development here. This is a very, very new and unique product now. And the thing about this one is it is an expandable water cooling solution. So it means it comes like this. We have here the 360 millimeters radiator. It gives you kind of an out-of-the-box experience still, like a closed water circuit product,
right? But
you still have the opportunity, if you want in the future to like expand that, you can still do that.
So you can actually unscrew this and then attach something else, or
right,
loop it through your gravity, create a loop with a couple of. Can you make a couple of these together? Maybe this one and the 240 together and make a loop, or?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. There's actually the 360, and then there's a 240 and a 120. It's a T12, the S24, and the S36 radiators. Yeah, the blocks, you see the nice copper
solid,
in the camera, right? It's all from copper, so all the fins are from copper as well. It's a nice and heavy product. Copper is obviously one of the best materials to do something like that. It has a nice black finish in the Fractal Design logo, so it looks awesome in Definer 4 and all the other cases. So.
Is there any special technology going on with the pumps or anything you guys are doing new there, or is that mostly their technology?
Actually, it will be launched over the day. I don't have too many details in that kind of thing, but as we know, in our own test, we had a super good performance at a very, very good noise level, which is very important to make the decision to buy water cooling. Right. And we're very happy to give you a final product then once it's ready to make your own tests on that if you want to, even if it's not available in the US soon. I know you have like a lot of audience from Europe as well, so then you can do your own detailed testing on that and have a detailed look into that.
Cool, well, we're looking forward to that, and if you're watching the video, it's probably already out, so.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Logan.
Thanks very much, Timo.
Goodbye.
Special thanks to Corsair, our sponsor at Computex. They're why we're here. Check out their RGB line of keyboards. They have the K70, the K95. They also have the M65 mouse now with a ton of LED options, and it's exclusive to Corsair. So be sure to click on the screen to check out our Corsair coverage.